Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Barbara. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today I'm in the tunnel and y'all, it's hot today. I had to wait until it kind of cooled off. So I did some stuff on the inside of the house today, and now it's about 5-ish in the evening and it's bearable. I'm not complaining, just explaining. But thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, I am in zone 7A. I'm in Tennessee, and I grow food, and I love to grow food. I am a relatively new gardener. I've been doing this for about 3 years. So it seems like that quick, but I'm learning as I go, which is why this is called A Gardener's Journey. And so I just share my journey with you on the things that go well, the things that don't go well, the things that I'm trying, and just to encourage, inspire, and motivate you to grow more food. So today I'm in the tunnel, and I really feel like this is like a maintenance type of day. I did something different. Let me show you, because I'm always doing something different. I made me a to-do list. This is my to-do list for the week for the garden, because a lot of times there's stuff rolling around in my head, but I work very well off of a to-do list. I love a to-do list. I love a post-it note. I love a checklist. Like, that's the kind of girl I am, which I do that in my personal life and in my business life, but I haven't really consistently done it for the garden. So I thought I would try it. Last night I kind of just wrote down all the things, because it was just like jumbled up in my head. I wrote down all the things that I want to accomplish this week. The list is long, but this is the list for the week. So I'm trying to see what I want to start with. And so I really feel like it's going to be like a maintenance type day video. So on my list, I have starting seeds, direct sowing some seeds, finished pruning the tomatoes, because we didn't finish that, pruning my cucumbers, pulling up dead plants and replacing with new plants. That's why I call it kind of maintenance. So I think I'm going to start there first. I'm going to walk around and pull up anything that's dead, that's not thriving, because I have some things that I've tried to revive. It's not working, and I got plenty of other plants left over. So I think I'm going to do that first, see what all we can pull up, see what we want to replace it with, and then try to, do something with all of this stuff. All of this stuff on the table. So it's going to be odds and ends, but I thought I would take you with me today. This is a typical day in the tunnel in the summer, with a long list of stuff to do. So we're just going to start knocking it out. So the first thing is I'm going to go around. I already know where some of the dead plants are. We're going to get those and replace, and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so the first thing you saw me doing was just taking away the dead plants that were on the table. And these are plants, seeds that I started that have not been put out yet, root bound, dead. So again, I have plenty. I can always start more. So I just got rid of those. I've been watering them, but they've been in their pots for so long. Some of them have been in the pots for probably almost 3 months now. So again, just hadn't gotten out yet. So I got rid of those and all of the, and then kind of cleaned up the table. And then I was able to kind of consolidate 2 trays and got rid of 2 trays and put everything in one. So that made it a little bit easier. So when I start seeds today, I'll have space to do that. The next thing you saw me doing, I'm on the cucumber row, and I had about 7 or 8 eggplant that I had put in here. They were looking kind of rough when I put them in here, and they have not thrived, and they've been eaten by pests, whatever. The leaves are brown, holes in them, and I can actually see like the pest eggs and all that. So I took those up and replaced them with some leftover cucumber seedlings that I had on the table. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, and I still have 5 holes left. I don't think I have my cucumber seeds down here. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm actually going to put something else in its place. So I will probably, let me think. I have some more leftover eggplant up here that looks a little bit more decent. I kind of took off the bad leaves. So maybe I'll put this eggplant down here and see what it does, or I'll put some peppers down here. But then that row will be kind of renewed, so to speak. I need to prune my cucumbers. I've never pruned cucumbers before, but I saw it on somebody's page. I was like, let me try it. You know, let me just see. And especially since I'm doing the string trellising on my cucumbers and not a cattle panel, I think it'll make it easier for it to grow up the trellis. So let's go grab the eggplant to finish up this row, and then we'll look at pruning the cucumber. So I nixed the idea of the eggplant, and I'm gonna do peppers. This is something that I bought at the Homesteading Festival. It's called Magic Dirt, and it's specifically formulated for transplanting. It has compost, castings, and mica corrosae. Have you pronounced that? You only put 1 to 2 tablespoons in each hole. So since we have it, we'll try it. I wanted to support the lady that was doing it. It's from a company called Front Yard Foods. They look okay. You see there's some yellow in there. I mean, they've been in these pots forever, so we'll see what happens. Okay, y'all, I was gonna prune my cucumbers, but I think I waited too late. Like they are holding on to this string. They have stretched across. The tendrils are all like holding hands. I think, and I got cucumbers definitely forming for sure. Like I should have cucumbers within the next week or so easily. It's a bit tangled up. So I think I'm gonna leave it as is. That might be a mistake. Now, I haven't pruned cucumbers before and I've been successful with cucumbers, but I had a trellis up. I did not use the string method. So I wonder if the string is strong enough to hold them. It should, because it can hold tomatoes. And I wonder what it's gonna be like if I don't prune. We're gonna find out. Like I said, I've never pruned before and I've had an abundance of cucumbers. But again, I did and it does get wild. Y'all know the cucumbers. I mean, you only need 2 or 3 plants and they just start holding hands and holding on to the trellis and all that. So I'm going to leave it. And this is all part of the journey. Sometimes we take a little risk. Sometimes we choose not to do something, and we find out how it's going to work out. So we're going to find out how it's going to work out with these unpruned cucumbers on the string trellis. And then the ones that I just planted, I will try to do the right thing and trellis them quickly as they need, and then I'll prune them from the beginning. So the ones that are smaller, I did actually prune and take the suckers off. But these right here, let me show you. See that? It's like they're holding hands. I am not going to disturb that. Yeah, I'm not going to disturb that. But like these smaller ones, I did take the suckers off, and the sucker is just in the V of the cucumber plant, just like a tomato plant. So let's mosey on over to the tomato plants. We only have maybe a handful that I didn't get a chance to prune the other day. Let's prune those. And my husband's supposed to be coming down here later today to help me string trellis the rest of the tomatoes. So let's go prune those so we'll be ready for him when he comes. Okay, y'all, the last piece of maintenance we have to do in the tunnel is I just went through and I pruned the rest of the tomatoes that I didn't get a chance to do the other day. And now hubby is down here and we're going to finish string trellising the tomatoes. That's going to make a world of difference. So we're going to get to it and I'll take you along. This is one that's already on the string that we did last week, but after you do the string trellis each week, what you want to do is, and I see there's a sucker I need to clip right there. You're going to keep clipping the main stem up the trellis as it keeps growing. And then you're going to prune and clip every week. So every week I'm going to come out here, prune, and then clip. Prune and then clip. So I need to go get my pruners. And so basically, like I said before, he's just putting the string over that 3/4 inch conduit at the top. He's bringing it all the way down, securing it at the bottom with the landscape staple. And then I'm just going to go behind him and secure the string and the tomato plant together and clip it up. So we're just going to finish working down this row. Got the whole first row complete, strung up, pruned, the whole 9 yards. So that row is done. We ran out of conduit pipe, and so we got to go buy some more so that we can do the last row. You see we got that little piece hanging down. So the back row still needs to be done, but we have at least this first row done, and it looks much cleaner, much better. You can see there's airflow, open space at the bottom, so that's a good thing. Out of our long list, we got 5 things done today. So that's, again, I'm not complaining. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. So we still have our list for the week of the things that we're going to be doing. So we made some progress today. We did make some progress today. And I feel good about what we're doing. There's some other stuff that I did today that'll come out later this week or next week on video. So even though you didn't see it all, you will see it all. So today has been a pretty productive day. You know, I always say do what you can while you can. I feel like today was like just maintenance. Just like, you know, getting rid of dead plants, replacing with old, trellising, stringing. It's the necessary stuff that still has to be done. It's not sexy, right? It's not the harvest. It's not the big baskets full of stuff, but it is necessary. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today in the tunnel. I'll keep you posted on the rest of this to-do list for the week. And remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. See you next time, friend.